What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be another Safemoon update video because there has been a lot of price change in the last 24 hours, and every hour it feels like there's new information coming out about Safemoon. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the important updates and my new outlook going forward. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. So here's a Redditor who posts all about the whale updates. The main good news that we can see here is that the top wallets are selling off less and less because the price is down so much. And you might be thinking, why are they not selling? The price is down so much. Well, think about the most famous investing quote, buy low and sell high. It doesn't make sense for them to sell now because they would be selling towards the bottom. However, 3 days ago when we were near the all-time highs, it made sense for them to sell some of their positions and take profits off of the table. So the positive to take away from here is that the top holders are not selling their positions, because if they were, that would 1, further push down the price, and 2, it would show that they are no longer confident that we can go retest the highs again. Because after this huge pullback in price, these whales are still holding on to their position, and it's telling me that they still believe that we can continue to go up higher. Also, he brought up some good points in this post, saying that the last major dip that we had was a couple of weeks ago and we dropped roughly 60% of the all-time high. It's amazing how patterns repeat themselves because we literally dropped 60% from the all-time high over the past couple of days. The pattern is almost identical to the last 3 major dips we had. The FUD is roughly the same, and I feel like I have lived through this experience 4 times now. If the pattern stays the same, we should be close to the bottom and should stay stagnant for a couple of weeks before the next major jump. If you want to see the pattern, you can find it in my post from 16 days ago. And when we check this out, we can see the technical patterns throughout these previous dips. So these are just some of the previous patterns that we saw. And when we compare these to the current pattern, we can see that we had this really volatile section, maybe being a flag or head and shoulders pattern, and then it was followed by this dip making lower lows and lower highs. And he's saying that if this pattern stays the same, we should be close to the bottom and should stay stagnant for a couple of weeks before the next major jump. So on the chart, it's pretty evident that we are in a heavy downtrend right now. The price change in the last 24 hours is around negative 25%. Now the volume is down 74% in the last 24 hours, and remember a few days ago we were actually trading at around 150% volume. So the difference between these two is huge, and this is definitely reflected on the price. But I do think that we are starting to level out as we are getting towards this bottom, and as we just read on that whale watching Reddit post, if these previous patterns repeat themselves, which they usually do, we should see price level out around the bottom, trade sideways for about a week or 2, and then push up for another major jump. So I'm definitely going to be continuing to hold on to my position. If you are the type of person to get FOMO or panic sell, try to stay calm because these dips are pretty common in crypto. And if you're like me and you believe in the tokenomics and the dev team, it's definitely something to hold on for the long term. So on to some Twitter updates from the team. So this is a tweet coming from Mr. Crypto. Once the market gets back to normal, guess what? Safemoon will be on the 3rd exchange that has the highest volume of trading per day. So this is some good news, and as it gets easier to buy and sell on these larger exchanges, it's going to mean more volume coming in. They've also been listed on Gate.io, which is another larger exchange with 140,000 followers, and they are also expanding into China, and these international audiences are huge, so I think that we can definitely expect a lot more people to be jumping in on Safemoon. So that is going to do it for this video. I believe that Safemoon is still a long-term play, but do your own research. I'm just here to voice my opinions on things. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below and hit that subscribe button for more updates on Safemoon and other cryptocurrencies. I'll see you guys in my next video.